Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today, of course, you already know what I'm going to say. We're back here with the screen recording. Maybe you know what I was going to say already if you've been here before. But today, we're here to discuss 3 more shoes you should definitely hold through the summer, and at least some ones you should maybe look into. Some are on the rise right now. Some are at least looking like they're on a good trend. And then other ones, like, excuse me, but like I'm throwing in like a one just like kind of to remind you all in here. Like I'm talking about 4 shoes in here, but 3 of them are kind of like invest in now. Well, all of them are. You'll kind of see what I'm talking about and being too confusing here. So, talking too much. So, if you want to check out my Instagram, subscribe and like down below for more content like this. Any of that, it's down by the description, and I'd appreciate it. Just dropping a like and subscribe and lets me know these are the kind of videos you want more often. It's everything got to say, anything, all that in the description. You can join my Discord too there. Let's just hop into it. So, first sneaker investment I will discuss that's on the rise right now. This one I do own a pair of, and I've been looking to actually buy more pairs because I do have faith in this one continuing to go up. Obviously, based off the original Jordan 1 band. This is the mid version of it, the Jordan 1 mid band. Whenever you look up Jordan 1 mid on StockX, I think it's like now one of the first ones that popped up. It used to not be that case, but now it's been getting more popular, more sales, more people kind of looking into this. You see almost 30,000 sales. But you see the trend also ever since, March. I've been kind of, talking about this one, throwing it in videos. I have my pair again right here, this 11.5 in the box right here. I'm not going to take it out and show you all, but yeah, I got that pair. Sorry, I got distracted. My dad sent me a text. It's his birthday, so I was trying to say happy birthday. I don't know if he saw it, but he's at work, so he's busy and stuff. But aside from that, and my personal life that I guess I decided to share with you all. Yes, this is a great shoe to buy right now. You should definitely do that because I think it's going to continue to rise. I think all pairs will eventually be above 200. It's very hard to find a pair right now where someone's kind of selling it for a lower price, or where someone's going to be like, oh, I'm selling it right at market. There's not many people trying to sell it under market right now or looking for a lower price because people know this one's on the rise. People know it's going somewhere. And you can check on StockX. Like, this is not an accurate depiction of what I'd say prices are. Maybe this is like the kind of 190 range. But you look at the recent sales, a lot of these are around kind of now like a 175, 195 kind of range. And you look at the chart, it's been looking pretty good. Kind of bumpy, it's sometimes flat. Excuse me again, but sometimes like flattens out for a month, and then it'll kind of then start rising really quick, and then it'll flatten out again. And you can kind of notice like it's really just like a bumpy, slow rise. But I guess it's kind of how like success of a shoe will look. It's not going to be like a direct like straight line most of the time. It's going to look kind of like this and be like, I guess, kind of like a a weird looking shape. But I think this one's not flattening out. I do not think the growth is slowing. I actually think once we get further into summer, more people will be looking for this shoe. So it is not slowing down. The restocks have slowed down for this shoe though. So I think there's a lot more progress on it in the future, and I think there will be some good money that is going to be made on this one. I got my pair for 140, so I know I'm doing good. I'm definitely trying to get more for like 145, 150. Maybe I'd even probably pay up to 155 for this one. But I have a lot of faith in this one, especially since it was based off the original band, Jordan 1. It's just like mids are into. It's a lot of reasons why it can go up. So next shoe I'm discussing is the Yeezy, breads right here, the 350s. These ones, slow riser, but continuously rising. You can go check always the monthly chart for this one. This one is slowly but surely on the rise. You can see now it's at like 443. Start of the month it was at 426, kind of like 430. But now you can see it's at 443, kind of, that price range. But you go look at the overall chart ever since, the restocks. Here, hold up. Let me try and get this into like a more, here's a more accurate depiction. Since the restock happened probably over in December, I think that's when it was. You can see it's risen from like 380 all the way up to 435. So a hold of about, what is that? I think 6 months or so, 6 months. Somewhere, my math is not perfect on that, all right, but not a long hold, and it's like a $60, a $50 or $60 gain. So I think that's pretty decent, and considering that, I think it will continue to rise. So I'm not gonna like restock this one again, probably not for a while at least. And there you go, they removed me from the page. But yeah, you could see here, I love those mid-video errors, but you could see right here, it's been on a rise, it's looking pretty good, and I would continue to invest in pairs of these if you don't have one already. Definitely dead stock pairs, it's just my top recommendation. You can I'd say try and get them under $400, or at least under $415 right now. Again, this is one if you have more capital. There are cheaper investments like the Jordan 1 band mid. That's why I threw it in the video. But this one right here, like the Yeezy 350 bread, this one right here is, you know, a little bit more expensive. But if you buy it in bulk, it definitely would benefit you more down the line, because it is rising every month, slowly but surely. Because again, it's just with time. Even though there was pairs that dropped, I remember back on the restock when this release happened, there was not as many pairs that restocked as people thought. People thought there was going to be like 200,000 pairs, and that was just not the case. It just did not happen. So you know, that when that ended up happening, you know, they ended up, you know, slowly rising up, and kind of everybody knew that once we didn't see as many pairs restocked. So they're going to keep going, eventually back up to, you know, what they were at. So just hold them as long as you can. That's my top recommendation, or until they announce another restock. But I don't think they're going to do that for these ones again. I mean, that's always the risk with holding Yeezys, is a restock, but they've done one already. So I don't think they're going to do another one in like 2022 or end of this year or something like that for these. I know there's like a Wave Runner restock and a Yeezy Sand Foam Runner restock. I do have my pair of Yeezy Sand Foam Runners. I'm still holding them even with the restock, because I mean, again, I think the restock's not going to be as many pairs as people are thinking. And then I also just think people are going to like foam runners still a lot in the summer. So I think at least, maybe I could have sold them when they were like 400. That probably would have been a good idea, to be honest. But I think I'll at least get back to that point by the end of the summer after the restock, because foam runners are hype. But yeah, aside from that, Yeezy bread's definitely a good investment. I would go look into it if you don't have a pair already. And just, again, with time, this one will make you more money. That's pretty much how it is. And you can hop on this one whenever, since there's no reason why this one would stop. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to just drop a random restock for this one. So good call, good investment. I'd say it's pretty safe for this one right here. And then another one I will talk, we're mentioning a fair amount of Yeezys in this video, the Yeezy 700 Bright Blue. Now, as I've mentioned before, kind of the pattern with any Wave Runners, as I've mentioned, and if you've watched my videos before, as I've discussed, it's just like, you know, over time, any Wave Runner colorway has pretty much gone up. You can go look at it. All of them go for a good amount of money. They've risen at least some sort of amount. Especially like the OG colorway. You can go look at like the Inertia, or even colorways that aren't as popular, like down here, like the Analog. I mean, all of them has slowly risen over time. And kind of looking at the pattern for this Yeezy 700 Bright Blue, it's looking pretty good. If you go look at it, it looks like it's slowly rising up towards that $400 point. And if you look at the last month, it's a little slight rise from like $345, and now it's at kind of like a $355, $360 kind of portion. But if you really go look at the sales on this one, they're actually more towards kind of a range of $380 and $390 in some sizes. Like the 11.5 is up towards $380 right now, and some other ones are kind of, you know, you still got a couple sound down towards $330 and $340, but once that stops, they'll eventually rise up more. And I see why that people like this shoe. It's a good colorway, and maybe, again, I wish I could zoom in on this a little bit more, but and I probably can down if I go down here, but just if you look at the last month, you can maybe tell since like right here, since May 5th, it's looking like it's heading up slowly but surely. But if you can't see it, then you know, you can question me in the comments about, Tristan, what are you seeing there? But yeah, at least I see this one continuing to rise up. It's decent color scheme. You know, I like it. I mean, it's a little bit different than the other 700s, but again, since it's just based off that original model, I think it's got a lot of room to rise. And just over the summer, people are going to want Wave Runners, so they'll see these ones and they'll be like, oh, those aren't too bad. So they'll get them, and yeah, they'll keep going. Just once there's less DS pairs out there, they're not going to restock these ones since they just dropped them. So, I mean, yeah, you know, they just dropped a month ago, and they're not looking like, you know, when a shoe drops a month ago and it looks kind of like this, you know, not like down or like directly flat, like, you know, it looks like it's slightly going up. That's a hold in my opinion. So I think Yeezy 700 Bright Blue, look into it. That's my personal thoughts on that one. And I'll finally just mention this one to get it out the way. I just want to throw this in as a quick reminder, not even as just like, you know, buy this now, though. That's what I'm trying to get across by putting this in the video. Buy this now. I don't know why I keep jumbling my words up and stuff, but yeah, just this shoe, I mean, it's a great investment. I've been buying pairs left and right, and, you know, it's kind of doing that same pattern where, you know, it's looking really good after it's released. Like, if you go look at the month chart, I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking like it's on the upward pattern. So, kind of the same thing as the Yeezy 700 Bright Blue. I'm very confident in those ones, as I am with the Jordan 4 University Blue. So, you better be buying and holding your pairs of these. I've been putting these in a lot of videos, so you've been on the channel tuning in there, but just kind of as a quick reminder, go buy Uni Blue 4s. Please do it. I mean, this is a very obvious hold too, but just go buy those ones. And these are just the other ones I want to throw in. The breads, you know, the Bright Blue 700s and the Band 1 mids. Please go buy those ones too. Those are on the rise right now. So just don't ever pay, and it will benefit you. You will make actually you'll make money immediately. If you get a pair for $145, then boom, you'll make your money ASAP, because it's like $180. So you'll make like $35 from buying a shoe. So just try and get your prices and and that's all I really got to say right there. So those are some sneaker investments I would definitely hold over the summer. Some of the best holds maybe over the summer, some of the sleeper holds, I guess. So if you guys want more content like this, feel free to go ahead, subscribe below, and also drop a like. Don't forget, there's no like goal in this video, but just as many as possible. And that's because that just kind of lets me know this is the kind of content you want more often. As I always mention, more likes on this video, then that's how I know that these are the videos y'all want more. And don't feel free to leave any comments you have down below, any questions, concerns. If you have concerns, then yeah, you can leave the concerns down below, and then I'll be there to address or answer anything. So that's really all I gotta say. So I'm gonna end the screen recording. Make sure you've checked the IGs and Discord down below, of course. Those are in the description. But that's everything I really have to say now. So I'm Tristan. Thank y'all for watching, and get holding those shoes. And hopefully I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.